Well done. Great job. Right, is it going?
It's going.
Brilliant. Look at that. So that
was the most difficult one this year.
That was the laminade dug us out of a hole there. Is it going all right, Dave?
Yeah, it's going fine.
So that was it. All happened there because all of a sudden it flashed up on the screen. Broadcast failed. Right? Broadcast failed. So I saved the broadcast. Went to just stand behind it for a bit. Just don't let it walk backwards. It's probably a tall order to ask her to lick it at the moment.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I'll put her in a pen. I've got her.
Yeah. You bring lamb across, Phoebe.
Yeah.
I've got it. Right, if you pop that lamb, I'll open the gate, you go in, and just pop it in the entrance to that kennel. Right. So I've got it. Just the entrance to that kennel, and hopefully she'll take a little bit further in near at light. That's it, love. Yeah. Right, you climb out, and then it doesn't escape. Right, so lamb's good. Oh, the lamb is. We just got to hope that she takes an interest in it and bonds with it, because we're straight on to the next. So yeah, so that this one. So we what happened there, folks? Sorry about that. We were going really nicely with that broadcast. 2,300 people watching, and all of a sudden, and this seems to be Facebook at the moment. It just flashed up. Broadcast failed. Unlucky. And we're just going to have a look at this one and see if it's ready.
Got Phoebe at the front, so she can't go anywhere really.
Yeah.
You put your bucket to stay. You come round this side.
Let's check that one. That's the other one that's lambing.
Lovely job.
Right, is that one going to lick its lamb? No, she's not doing.
We're looking good.
I'll just look and see if that one will licking its lamb. Anyway, well. So, yeah, we had 2,300 people watching, and it just flashed up. Broadcast failed. So I thought, cheers Facebook. But what you missed was David deciding that the head wasn't following, so he went for the laminade. He had to push the lamb back inside.
Had the ropes around the legs.
But he had the ropes around the legs. Get that contraption. It's sort of a noose almost around the back of the head and under the chin. There wasn't a lot of room. He wasn't keen on doing it because
There wasn't a lot of room.
it's sort of, and it's not what we've done over the years, is it? It's a new technique.
I don't mind using it. It's just.
But on that occasion, it was a big help, wasn't it? Yeah. So again, another decent sized lamb. Yeah. Oh, it's, yeah, look at that. Is it going? Is it going? Yeah, there we are. That's what we want. That's what we want. That shake of the head means generally that everything's going to be okay. So now we've got that one in the corner, Dave. Well, let's keep her in that corner and see if we can bond it, because this one hasn't bonded. So we've got to. Oh, hang on. Oh, it has. Look at that. Oh, our morning has turned round. Our morning's turned inside out, right? Our morning's turned inside out. It looked like disaster. The broadcast failed. We were struggling to get that lamb out. Now, that one's licking it like an ice lolly on a hot day. So is that one. So 2 out of 2.
She's not starting. She's not anywhere that close.
Isn't she?
No.
Oh, now that one's calling as well. So that's going to
Oh
land.
no, there's. Rob,
So it's all happening.
There's some more hurdles to pick up from the fields.
It's all happening down on the farm.
So I'm going to send him out for him this morning.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't hurt to set another line of pens up in here.
The tyre for the mule and the trailer back.
You can go and pick up there. The travelling pick up.
I don't think we won't feel
It would. He said it would. Yeah. So 2,000 people watching. Glad Mum bonded with the lamb, said Rhea. So are we. And that's going really nicely now. So we've got work to do, haven't we? We've got all these sheep to milk, all these sheep to feed. We've got this one to have a think about. David don't think it's that close. But I mean, there is no water bleb yet. But we know there's two more there that are going to lamb. Suppose we've got the time, haven't we, to put into these two and get these fed and make sure that things are going well. So there was genuine jeopardy there, because when you failed, it told a bit getting ropes on the legs. They'd come off a time or two, and then when the head went back when he went to pull, and then he's got to start pushing the lamb back in and putting the laminade on. You know that clock is ticking. You know that the lamb's only got so much time, and that's genuine pressure. And you've got 2,300 people watching, willing you to succeed and willing the outcome to be a positive one. So you've got to keep a cool head. You've got to keep a clear head. You've got to make sure that you don't let these things enter your mind. You've just got to do what's needed and do it as efficiently as possible. So well done to David there for keeping calm and keeping cool and collected in the face of adversity. Well done to Phoebe there for being a wonderful assistant, and a really good team effort. Dottie says, good to see mums are taking to their babies. Absolutely is. And Heather says, someone is trying to hack your live broadcast. If there's a scammer on, can any admins available? Please ban them. Sandra says, bless this mummy. Ali says, don't forget iodine for these two. And Val says, well done, Dave. So yeah, we're just it's really important, and it's really good that she did that all by herself, didn't she? She took to A. I'm saying hashtag ad. Hashtag ad. Look at that. You'd be better drinking. No. Milk from house cow. Honestly. Milk is a superfood. Right?
How about a house sheep?
You could have house sheep if you want. Who would you have? Panda lamb.
Panda lamb's always been a good milker.
Yeah. Right, are we going to get these...
Digging like a dog, that one.
Yeah, like me. Are we going to get these dipped and fed? These two. And
100%.
And rehoused.
But it's nice to just give them a minute,
yeah,
isn't it? And the temperature's a lot better than it was yesterday.
So we need to get that one
under
under a
your
lamp.
coats there?
Yeah, I left it up last night.
I haven't got one of them. I was going to take it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So when were they born, Dave?
3 o'clock this morning. No, 3 to 4 o'clock.
So let's move them then. They look like they're feeding.
Well, right.
Oh, is that better, that one?
Well, they both were.
You get your coat back on. I don't want you shivering.
That were a big lamb.
When were
That's
they?
the one my dad came. You phoned my dad afterwards.
Oh, let's move that then.
Oh no, hang on a minute. What time was that?
8
That were
o'clock,
early.
yeah.
That were early, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I think that were. Unless I don't know, Ruth could have moved stuff around. That could have been the one that I delivered with her.
No, I think it is there. Yeah, it's newer that. She said she'd had 2 move rounds already.
You forget, don't you?
Yeah. So I think it's either them twins or that. Them twins are dry. Hey? Dunnock, my favourite bird. That Dunnock was responsible for my biggest disgrace in life.
I know, but isn't that on a podcast?
Is it?
Yeah, leave it.
All right.
Let people find out. If they want to find out about the Dunnock,
Yeah.
listen to the podcast.
My disgrace in.
I don't think it's out yet.
No.
I don't know.
Has anyone ever heard my story about a tree sparrow or a Dunnock at school? If so, then I'll tell you. But if not, wait for the podcast.
Right, we're going to move that one. Should we move that? There's lamps around the corner, Rob. It's a single. It's a good one. Should we move that one round the corner? And then we'll move this one round the corner as well.
All right, go on then.
Then
You're going to the other side.
I'll
Right.
get some gloves on. My hands are washed.
Right. Hands that do dishes can feel as soft as your face.
More iodine as well.
Right.
These people have been tipping that instead of squirting it.
You have, I bet.
No, I haven't. These gloves are rubbish.
Lisa says, we have some lovely milk straight from the farm that the farmer's wife delivers. Excellent.
We used to remember the song about the farmer wants a wife and all that.
Well, I imagine everyone, Dave. Everyone,
I remember singing it at school.
everyone of a certain
I
age
remember singing it at school.
will remember the farmer wants a wife.
We all pat the dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a nursery.
And there were just lines of girls queuing up, weren't there? Not.
At that age.
Oh dear. So, right. That one's licking it like a strawberry maybe on a hot day. I bet Phoebe don't know what a strawberry nibby is, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know what house cow is. Just a different generation. It's a nice lamb, that. They're all nice, aren't they, when they've got their head up and smiling at you?
Dark one, this one, Rob.
Yeah.
Another girl.
Oh, good.
Runner boys yesterday.
We need a run of girls, don't we? Come on, flower power. Come on. Up you go. Good girl. You follow your baby. Dave, talk us through the level of distress on your lamb cry.
1 second.
What does a highly distressed cry sound like?
It heightens there a bit.
So we've got a nice low light here. And she's a grand mum, isn't she? She's a super girl. Look at that.
Good lamb, that.
Yeah. So remind us, Phoebe, we need to dip that and feed it. Right. Phoebe's in charge of reminders, right? Right. Put a knot in your handkerchief. So that's another old-fashioned saying, isn't it?
I would never. If you'd have said what you do when you put a knot, I wouldn't have remembered that, Rob.
Wouldn't you?
It's only when you do it in context.
Well, I think we saw that in Mastermind, didn't we?
Well, no, but I haven't read the book.
All I saw, right, were people saying, I got 4 and I'm not even a member of the family.
They listen to everybody.
Diane says, I got 6. What were you playing at?
No, I got a lot more than yours and Richard's.
Yeah.
What I could have answered yours and Richard's a lot better.
But maybe it was the pressure of being under the light.
No, it's just the question.
No, but you said yourself, I can't think, because you should have known Lottie.
Oh, I should have known that.
Yeah. I think when you're under that light and the intensity.
I don't think people understand, Rob.
No, to have been on that mastermind chair.
Oh.
Yeah. It made me laugh how Tom changed his voice. He went into character, didn't he? He was Clive Myrie for that moment. Yeah.
Were the twins, or which was single? Which ones?
I think them twins are stronger. That single's quite tired.
Yes, it is. Right. Right, you open that up in a second.
And she's a grand ewe, isn't she? She's a really square pedigree ewe, that one.
I'll open it up. Now you've got that one. Right, she'll follow.
So David's giving it large, and that one's going to lamb. So she's shouting. She's heard Dave call, and she's following him. He's like the Pied Piper of sheep. So as you can see, folks, we're filling up. We've got some loose lambs out there. All these pens are full. All the ones that Ruth emptied are now filling. She's tagged a few more, so that means we can start putting them out loose in here. Gotta loosen my sting. So we get one more pen built there, can't we, if we've got the hurdles? We can put another pen of hurdles in the big pen. There's no point rushing them out until they've properly bonded.
Do you want to do waters? Yeah. Do them all up everywhere.
But Dave, Phoebe's in charge of remembering things.
Yeah.
If she's doing waters, how are we going to remember anything?
Well, we've got to tube now.
We don't need to tube that, twins, because that's already been done.
Got this one.
Yeah. And iodine. Right, so Phoebe's been dismissed from remembering things and moved on to onto water carrying. No, it does need doing, 100%. We know there's a couple in here that we need to keep an eye on because they're curveballs that were thrown at us. We weren't expecting them yet, but we now are. Phoebe, sorry, you're still in charge of remembering things as well as water carrying, right? So you're going to have to multitask. There's a couple in here that are going to land. So if you can keep your eyes peeled in here as well, thank you. And then your pal, obviously, is going to lamb soon as well. Phoebe's pal is that one in the pen down there who's had problems during pregnancy.
We get these two air feeders out, we need to do molasses. We've got a lot to do.
We've a lot to do. We've a lot to do. We've a lot to do. What are we going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a lot. Oh. Right, here goes. I'll get the iodine while you start milking. I like to be useful. Because you've got to be useful, because we've a lot to do. On in. On in. So this building is the gift that keeps on giving. We've got new lambs around every corner. Oh, we've got plenty of... What's it? Plenty of iodine. We've got a Shire horse. We've got our best mare. I would say she's our best mare, but don't, if you Blossom, if you're listening, don't listen. I'd say that Sapphire is our best mare. And she's got a grey filly foal. These things don't happen to people like us. And that's not being lamentable and you know, it just... For a lot of years, you know, everything were a colt. Everything had a couple of black legs and that's perfectly marked. It's a filly and it's from our best mare. So, you know, you can't... If Carlsberg did foals, it'd look something like that here, Dave. No, just pop it on that top, that's all. Thank you. So, David's milk mum, in the time that we've been going and admiring Sapphire and the foal, is now pouring the rich, creamy colostrum deep inside the tummy of this lamb, where it will fire up its engine, where it will kickstart its capacity to produce energy and to give it immunity from disease. I don't want to sound like an absolute wuss, but my hand is very cold. I'm not looking for sympathy. Anne-Marie says, I remember watching Mastermind with Magnus Magnusson. Yes, Anne, well, so do I, Anne-Marie. You know, to me, Mastermind is all about Magnus Magnusson. So David's now dipping the navel. Can you see he's got that squeezy cup? And the great thing about that, David doesn't like it because it gets iodine on his hands. But he's got gloves on. So what it does, you push that cup against the lamb's tummy, and the transpirational effect is that it fills up.
You squeeze it.
Yeah, and it fills up the umbilical cord, which is a hollow thing in itself, and takes iodine right up and sterilises the superhighway for infection that is the umbilical cord. Yeah. Yeah. Am I shutting this? Yeah. No, I'll leave it until we land one. still. The dreaded leaf blower resonates in the background. But at least Kieran uses the leaf blower with petrol consumption in mind, doesn't he? He doesn't over rev. And I'm not knocking anyone, because everyone has their own style, and to be honest, I appreciate all the people who use it. Very much.
I'll put it somewhere safe.
Yeah, put it there, it's alright. Oh, nice. That's a touch of class. So this girl is a super mum, right? All she wants to do is lick that lamb. She's licking it like an orange fruity on an August day. David would have, it'd have given a digit for an orange fruity, wouldn't you, at one time?
Funny foot.
Funny foot?
Or a funny face.
A funny face.
Remember that?
Yeah. You know what we could do? We could do one of them programmes where they get like Z-list celebrities in to talk about their favourite biscuit from 1980s, couldn't we?
What, 70s?
Yeah. We could be them Z-listers. So Dave's milking away. Why don't you use Dad's old trick? What? Yeah. My dad likes to rest his head firmly against the lanolin wool of the sheep. Yeah. He says it was like a remedy for his hair. He said it made it grow. Look at that. Up already. It's staggering like Dave on a Friday night. That's going to have to be my new line. It's staggering like Dave on a Friday night when something first starts. Look at that. What a lamb. What a boy. Oh, what a girl. What a girl. And what a beautiful ewe that is. Just letting you milk away like that, right? While all she wants to do is lick that lamb. Here's our water carrier. Phoebe is on the bucket. I'll swap you.
Agreed.
That's because your nerves have been what's it? I've got a trapped nerve in my groin, you know. No, I have.
Why?
Because it sent the front of my thigh to sleep.
What have you been doing?
Well, I don't know, just living. It sent the front of my thigh to sleep, right?
I know you said it awards night. What's happened to me?
Yeah, it went to sleep. Does anyone else get that, where the leg goes to sleep when they've been sat a certain way, or? You do.
Get that bit extra out of you.
I've got it. It's a good standard, that, isn't it, for its age?
What do you want? A bit of gravity.
That's fantastic. What a great lamp. It's a credit to itself.
And its generation.
Yeah. It just shows that all the younger generation.
See, wood, even if this was the best shape, would the colour go against it?
No, I don't think it would. As long as it's got some white. It's not going to flash like a spotty one, is it? You know?
But it's a nice thing.
Are you one of these people, Dave, who says, younger generation, they're not as good as they used to be? They're not. Great answer. You just said they're not, though, are they? But we couldn't run our business without him, could we?
No, there's some very good.
Some fabulous young folk.
Excellent.
Phoebe being a classic example.
Exactly. And then there's others.
And then there's others. And then there's others, Dave says. Right. So, Dave's not forgotten. So he's dropping, see that cord there? He's dropping that cord in. And then squirting that iodine right up, inside and outside the cord. Right? So, and
Quite got it.
that's made it jump a bit, hasn't it?
Well, a bit there.
That's it, got it. So he's filled the inside and the outside of that cord with iodine. So it's going to make it sting. But sometimes in life, you need to have things that sting a bit to get the benefit from them. There's a full-time job up here today. And 2 more going to lamb. But they've to lamb sometime, haven't they? Better now than at middle at night. That's what I say. So this one's looking slightly wild-eyed, and that's because she's in the process of giving birth. Yeah, there's no wonder, is there? When anything's giving birth, it's going to look a little bit wild-eyed. Right, Jennifer says, good morning, well done. And Joanne says, Rob, you could be going to need a replacement hip on the other. I suppose it's inevitable, isn't it? So, Mini Milks love them, says Claire. I used to want something bigger. Heather says, happy birthday to you. And Carol says, happy birthday, Debbie. Helen says, happy birthday. Happy birthday to everyone whose birthday it is, or has been recently, or is about to be. Phoebe's carrying the water.
Quiet that one, isn't it? I think it's one for later, that.
Let's see if there's anything there. Shall we?
Over there is probably one at next one.
She's gonna lamb, but she's not.
I looked at this one earlier. There was nothing there. Oh,
Yeah, she is. She's jellied up. Mm.
How wrong can I be?
Oh, you're not normally wrong.
Right then, so we've got a spare pen.
Do you want to look at it?
Can do.
Get Phoebe. Yeah. She's been trying since I came in.
Right. I only saw the other two.
No, there were 3 of them all pushing. So.
Put your cameras, aren't you?
Oh, they're here.
Yeah, I'll get this
Right.
And then the amount I've done with rubbish, then I can get that.
But, yeah, I'll go around as soon as we've lambed that. We'll say cheerio to these guys, and then I'll do all injections then, and they're done. Because everything with a board needs an injection.
That is not the best day either.
No, it wants chucking out, to be honest, and replacing.
They are eating it, but
I think they'll have had
I won't put it on top of that right now.
they'll have had the best of it. When I'll shift it, David, when we've done here. You grab your tackle. No, I'll rephrase that. You grab. Oh, wait. I get myself in some trouble. David's getting his stuff. And this girl's just getting on with the job. And the job is to lick that lamb. We've fed that and we've dipped it, haven't we? So that everything's up to date, I think. 2,100 people watching. That girl's shouting out. She's the one with the big sleepy lamb. Yeah. I'm changing your job title again. Lambing assistant again now. Yeah. So Dave's getting his, I'm going to say getting his tackle again, I'm going to stop saying that. His lambing tackle. So, are you more...
satisfying that was to get that lamb.
I know. Are you more sold on that now? Because
I am sold on it.
David and Philip are having a long-running
I'm sold on it.
debate on it.
I use it when it needs to be used.
Yeah.
but when it needs to be used, and the head and the legs are there,
Yeah.
just bring the lamb out.
Yeah.
But there's no point pushing everything back in to put this on.
No.
See, can I show you what we did?
Yeah.
Right, Rob, that your hand there, bring it forward, is the lamb's head, fist. Right. So I mean...
I want to make it more of a lamb shape.
Yeah,
Not quite a fist. Yeah.
So then I go...
And all this is being done in a confined space, under pressure, in a moment of stress. Right? Oh, it's slipped off. It's slipped off.
That's what we did.
And literally, that's what can happen, and it's so heartbreaking that. Oh, did a bird just? Oh, thank God for that. Right. I thought a bird had just. I thought a bird had just plopped him. Dave, give that. Phoebe, you grab that bucket. Do you want to? All caught.
See that, didn't that?
Yeah. I thought.
Which way the sheep's going to go? I'm going over it.
Right. You're going where. You're going where it's
Really
taking you.
careful of that. That's some really sharp bits I've just got myself. Yeah, I've cut myself.
You out? Oh, good.
It's sharp.
So we're going to chuck that A out and spread it out. Because it's not much goodness. They are eating it, like you're saying. But there's better stuff to be had, isn't there?
So this one's been lambing an awful long time.
Has it? How do you know?
You told me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I said it'd been lambing since I arrived. 7:30.
Yeah, that's a long time for
Oh,
a
no.
sheep to be
Yeah. I thought by what you were finding you were saying that then.
No, but she still hasn't opened up properly.
Right.
So what we have got the head, and we have got the two legs.
No, that's what we want.
To come out, but we just need to make a bit of room.
That's fabulous. Where's getting some hay? Don't let him fill that feeder.
You need to tell him. That was lifting out.
Can you just chuck that hay out, Phoebe? You know that behind you there, look. Just spread it down there, on the outside of that run there.
Or on the outside of this wall. Or...
I think it'd be better at the front there, where they all trample. Can you see where all those feeders are? They'll just work it into bedding then down there. Oh, it stopped. So hopefully that doesn't bump the sound off. If it does, it does. But hopefully it won't. So Phoebe's digging like a dog to get that old hay that's not particularly good. Tell us when it's nearly there, Dave, and I'll get Phoebe back.
Nearly there.
Nearly. Phoebe, don't worry about it, love. You just come here.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll do it as soon as we've done this.
Just making sure that the head's following. It's
Following? So Dave's using his foot to apply appropriate pressure. His other hand, or one hand, to make sure that the head's following. And as you can see, you do wonder whether some of these would ever get them out, don't you, without some assistance. There we are, look at that. Lovely big lamb. And again, you're just making sure that it's going to take that first breath. Is it going to?
Yeah. But there's a bit of distress there, its tongue's out.
Yeah. Shaking now, that's what we want. Yeah, that tongue is hanging out like a big old dog, isn't it? Here, Dave, hold its ear open.
Hang on a sec. I think it's alright.
I've just anointed it. I just blessed it with holy water.
Let go of it.
Phoebe, you grab David's lambing ropes and put them back in the bucket, will you, Flower? Thank you.
You just stand there, make sure you don't put any into there.
Yeah.
tell you what, I can walk through and just get lifted out of it. You happy with that?
Yeah, yeah. I'll watch it. Oh, look at that. What an absolute cracker. David's just making sure that Wade doesn't fill up a feeder that we're hoping to lose. And she's licking that like a cornetto on an Italian piazza on a hot day. So 2,200 people watching. Thank you very much for your interest. And yeah, can't grumble at that, folks, can we? So 3 lambs. Great job by Dave. Hang on, Wade. Phoebe, come across here, love. Come across here. That's it. Wade's there with his JCB. David's shifting that bit of old hay, because what we don't want to do is trap that old stuff underneath a load of new stuff. Meanwhile, this little lamb enjoys its first moments in the world. Here comes Wade. Probably will need a bit more than that. I think you'll need a bit more, Dave, don't you? Here comes Kieran with his road sweeper. So they are eating that. The stuff that David's just dug out and thrown on the floor, they're eating anyway, so there's no drama. Yeah. No. Right. Look here. Look at this. Do you like it? Is it your favourite job? Yeah. Have you got a wireless in there? A wireless radio? You haven't? Oh, I remember now. David said we're not paying extra for that.
No, I had nothing to do with that. I think we should get one fitted.
A wireless?
He needs some tunes. He needs to be DJing while he's in there.
Yeah.
Exactly. and some flashing disco lights as well.
Kieran's mobile disco.
Sorry about noise.
Oh, you're alright, don't worry.
This is alright. It's the blowers the worst.
Right.
This is fine.
Thanks ever so much for watching, everyone.
Oh.
We really, really appreciate your encouragement, commitment. Well done to David. Well done to Phoebe for a fantastic effort this morning. 3 new lambs.
Well done to Kieran for keeping the place clean and tidy.
Yeah, well done to Kieran for just being a nice human being. And thank you for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon.
Probably tomorrow, if not tonight.
Or even earlier.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.